Hello and welcome to TechIden. My name is Shattoki Bhattacharjee. So this is the fifth video on the series of Java programming. In this video I'll be going to show you what are control statements in Java. But before you begin, you have to set up all your code like I had. You know how to set this up, right? You know how to start a file in Java. I've taught you that in the previous tutorials. Please refer to that. And after you're all set, you can go for your code for this video. So control statements are basically used to direct the flow of execution in your program. Suppose you're writing a code, you want to give some specific directions to your code. There are several directions in which your code can go. Well, I'll skip all the details of this theory. I'll just jump to the code. But first, the important thing is there are three categories of control statements. The first one is selection, iteration, and the last one is jump. So I'll go to selection first. Selection are of two types. These basically means condition. Selection basically means condition. So there are two types of selection. The first one is if and the second one is switch. So first I'll be showing you what is if. I'll be giving an example. But first I'll like to give an example of what if does. You can relate if to your everyday example. So you face with a choice every day in your daily life. So suppose you want to go to a party, you wear a cool shirt. And you want to go to an office, you wear something more of a formal. So there are choices, right? If you're going to a party, wear cool shirts. If you're going to a office, wear something formal. Else wear anything, doesn't matter. So there are choices. So if it's something like that, to demonstrate, if I'll give you an example, I'll first declare a variable name AMT. Suppose say this is an amount. This is the amount you have borrowed from a friend, and you can say I borrowed $50 from a friend, and your friend has given you some conditions. He has said this is how you write if. You write if, give a braces, and inside the braces you write your condition. Your friend has said that if the amount is greater than equal to 60, he says give braces and write your code here. Amount equal to amount plus 10. He will charge you $10 extra if your amount is greater than 60. Else, he said, else you're not going to charge that much. You're just going to be charged, say, suppose $2 extra, not much. So this is your condition. Your friend has said if your money is greater than $60, you're gonna have to pay 10 rupees extra. If not, just $2 extra. So you're clear with that, right? So this is a condition. This is how if works. This is one part. You got nested if too. You can specify various conditions. Suppose I'm specifying, not me, my friend is specifying one more condition, that if the amount is greater than equal to 50 and the amount is less than say 59, then you have to pay say $5 extra. Else you have to pay say around $2 extra as usual. So this is your condition. Your friend has given these conditions, and according to these you have to pay your friend. So you basically understand this, right? This is basic condition. So just print it and see how this works. System.out.println the amount I owe is, say, give a plus and concatenate it and just run your code. First save your code, of course. Save your code, then open your CMD. You know what CMD is, right? CMD, you have to run code in CMD. So mention where your file is saved. For me it's saved around somewhere inside this. I've got 5, not 3, and hit enter. So here my file is saved. I want to run my file. I'll type JAVAC, you know the drill, control s dot java and hit an enter. After you hit enter, your file is compiling. So after it's compiled, you have to run this class file. You type java control s and your file will run. See, the output is the amount I owe you is 55. So let's get to how it's coming 55. So the amount actually you take from your friend is 50. So he says if amount is greater than equal to 60, it's 50, so it's not greater than equal to 60, so we'll avoid this condition. If amount is greater than equal to 50, less than equal to 59, okay, now here's something greater than equal to 50, so your friend, it says the condition for you is right over here, so it says amount equal to amount plus 5, so it's 55, so the output is 55. You get that, right? It's pretty easy. So let's get to the next part, and this is if. Next we'll come to switch. Switch is very similar to if, except that it's very efficient. So how you declare switch? It's the same thing, you just type switch, that is switch, give us bracket, and in this bracket you have to mention the variable. I'm saying I'll enter amount, and switch has got some cases with it. You know, switch, actually the main thing is it's switch case, so it has got some cases with it. You can enter numeric values, or even you can enter characters, not a problem. So say amount is, I say the amount is 50. No, first I'll give it 40, you know, and do it amount equal to amount plus say 2. And after you have written a case in switch, you have to give a break. This is very important, because after you have run a switch case, break is very important. Break is actually used to break your code from right here. You know, you will learn more about break, just give a break for now. And you'll specify your second case, that is say 50, and 50 is amount, say amount plus 5, give us semicolon, and after you're done, just print it out as usual. I just copy and paste, I'm too lazy. Say copy and paste. Okay, I've copied and pasted, and for let's change the value because it will be easier to understand. Yeah, it's done. So this time okay, let's do one thing. Let's comment this section out, you know, in case you don't understand this. I'll comment this out for you to understand better of the situation. I'll comment this out and save my file, and as previous I'll run my file. First I'll be typing java c control.java. The file is compiling. It's compiled. See, after you make some changes, you have to compile the file once again, because if you run the file without compiling it, the compiler will take the previous actions and it will just show the values. So after that, just type java, the name of the file, hit enter. See, this time the amount I owe you is 60. The amount is taken from friend is 50, and the switch amount says your amount is 40. No. Your amount is 50. Yeah. So he's saying amount equal to amount plus 10. So 50 plus 10, it makes 60. So it's pretty simple, right? So I'll end my video right here. If you have any problem, please let me know in my comments, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.